Welcome back everyone, Jason Balazs for the 2008 bow review being continued here. I have the Bear Truth 2 today. The Primos boys helped build this bow, and last year I reviewed the Truth and I was really impressed with it. The year before I had the Instinct and I was very impressed with that. Man, they are back in full force, and they got some really cool things coming on this year with the Truth 2 that they have. Let's cover a few things. First off, the axle to axle on this bow is 33 inches. It has a 7-inch brace height. Real small, short limbs, and a long riser with a good brace height like that really makes for a good shooting, forgiving bow. Their grip on it's a one-piece synthetic grip, and it allows you to keep your hand warm. It's sort of rubbery. It's a little fat, which I like fat grips, and as you all know. So hopefully we'll see how it shoots. Their limbs are compression molded flare quad limbs, meaning flared. They sort of flare out at the right before the cam and the idler wheel, and which is something sort of neat. It gives it a neat look and allows for that energy to sort of dissipate throughout the limb before it gets to the thicker part. They have some vibration dampening little silencers here on the ends of the limbs. The perimeter weighted module single cam here. It's a roundish egg type shaped cam, but it has that weighted on there. The weight on there, which allows it to whip back a little faster. Adjustable draw lengths on, gives it 80% let off for you to allow to hold the bow back for a good while. You have your dual arc string suppressors on here. So some of the bows this year, they're coming out with just one of these STS type string suppressors, and Bear has actually gone and they put 2 on their bow this year so that you get double the absorption of the shock. So we'll see how that does when we shoot the bow. Taper that off with the machined limb cuffs here. They have dual for the quad limbs. They allow it to just sort of lock into place, and it really does a good job. So we're going to try it out. They sent me a whisker biscuit with it. We'll try it with the old quick shot whisker biscuit and see how it does. All right, folks, we have the Bear Truth 2 here again. We just covered the introduction to it, but I'm going to show you how it draws. It's a really neat looking bow. I just want to cover that. This is something, Bear's really come out with a neat looking bow. These dual arc string suppressors, the flared limbs, the awesome colored string. I like that fluorescent orange and green color. It's just really neat. Primos has helped with the development of last year's bow and this year's bow, and I really like what they've done with it. It's just it's really cool. So we'll check this thing out here and see how she shoots and how she draws. Very smooth drawing bow. And torque, yeah, the bow will torque just a little bit. I mean, but I like a fat grip like that, so you can open your hand up and you won't torque the bow at all. It'll sit right on the fat part of your hand. You don't have any problem with that. Grab it real tight, and if you torque, well, yeah, you're going to torque the bow, but nothing too bad. Smooth draw, solid wall. Come forward, it'll creep just a little bit. Not too bad though. Definitely, you can feel the power in it though. It's just ready to release. Set it right at 29 inches. Go ahead and draw back again. Draw the bow. Very good. Nice shoot, nice drawing. Let's go ahead and shoot this bow, see how it shoots. Wow. That's pretty smooth. Pretty smooth shot. There's a little bit of hand shock, nothing too bad. The string suppressors absorb a lot of that. The arrow flew perfectly true. It was really nice watching the arrow fly. There's some noise, a little bit of noise, but nothing too bad. Definitely was surprised that the bow comes off and it comes off shooting pretty smooth. So let's do that again. All right, we're going to draw this bow again and shoot it. Truth 2. Very smooth. I mean, there's some noise involved. All right, folks, we're going to shoot this Bear Truth 2 through this Chronograph. 373 grain arrow. Ready to rock. Now, mind you, it has a whisker biscuit, so we're losing a few feet per second. I haven't shot it yet, so we'll see. 298 feet per second. I don't think it lost that many. All right, folks. We saw shooting the bow. Shot the bow. I ran out of tape there right after that last shot for the speed. The first shot was 298 feet per second. The second shot that I did on the bow was 297 feet per second, and then the last one was 300. So it was the same arrow. Maybe it's just I don't have any idea why it's a little faster, but I'll tell you what, no matter what, it's still a smoking fast bow. This Bear True 2 shooting almost 300 feet per second with a hunting shaft is an awesome deal. There is some noise associated with it, a little bit of hand shock, but nothing that a stabilizer won't cure on there. And I think that you know, it's a great hunting bow. The Primos boys and Bear have really come together and put together a great product. Last year's Truth was an awesome product. This year the True 2 is a really good product as well. I love their fat grip that they have on their bows. I've always liked that, and that's just my personal preference. A lot of people out there don't like it. If I have thin grips bows, I always put one of those little wraps on it from Sims Vibration, and it gives me the perfect grip. So, you know, there's ways to work yourself. If you don't like the fat grip, I'm sure that you could order a custom grip and put on here to make it thinner for you. But however, the bow overall score, I want to give some scores here. You know, for the noise level when you shoot, I'm going to have to give it about a 9, probably a 9, because there is a lot, you know, there's some noise, but like I said, it could be absorbed by a stabilizer. There's a little bit of hand shock, so I'm going to give about a 9.3 on the hand shock, because it's not too bad. We'll hurry before the wind gets kicking here. The overall score of the bow for speed, I'm going to give it at least a 9.9, because it's a very fast, nice shooting bow. 80% let off, getting almost 300 feet per second. It's awesome. Has that nice long brace height, good axle to axle length, and it's very forgiving when you shoot. So even if there's just a hair of hand torque, it's not really a big issue at all, because when you shoot the bow, it shoots just fine. The quad limbs, the way they're flared out, really gives it an awesome look. The look of the bow, I'll give it a 10, because it just looks cool as anything. I love that color match and how it all puts it together. The overall score I'm going to give it is about a 9.5, 9.6, and it's fast, smooth. It has a little bit of noise, a little bit of hand shock, but you know, compared to 10 years ago, the bows that they have out there really, they've come a long way. They have come a long way. And Bear's back in this business. They're here to stay, and with the Primos guys, I know they're going to put out nothing but great products. All right, well, for bowhunting.net, Outdoor Product Review, and blazonarrows.com, I'm Jason Balazs, and I look forward to seeing you in the next bow review.